20 Blackbirds is the order of the day, and I got 3 loaves here. These are what I made. So if you'd like to see how I, Tiggy, soap maker extraordinaire, made this, don't take me seriously, please, then keep watching. I have made this one on video many times, but you're going to see it again if you want to keep watching. There you go, it comes out like this. I've done this one several times, so I just had to get some more made because it's very popular. So I thought, well, you can watch again if you want to, and we'll have a little chatette throughout the video, and then I will be back at the end to cut it. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm using my big plastic bucket. I just decanted the oils from my big 20-litre stainless steel pot because it's too heavy to hold when you're doing a big batch. It's a bit much, can be a bit too much on the wrists. So I've moved it into a plastic bucket. So I'm going to just stick blend. So I'll show you a little bit of the process and turn the sound down so you don't get annoyed. I'm just going to continue mixing that to a very light trace. Okay, ladle. I'm just going to put a little bit in and try, this way is probably a bit easier, just to get the colour mixed, and then I can add more soap rather than trying to mix it in one go. So just get that mixed slightly, and I'll pour the rest of the soap batter into these. So today, let's talk about a few little things. I've been watching the surfers again in Hawaii, and oh my lord, they've got some waves. For those of you into watching the surfing, have you watched them at Jaws? Crikey. There's some footage that a few of them are putting up, I think, of a jet ski going over the top of a wave. This wave is huge. I think they said it's something like 19 feet. You are some brave people going out in that, my God. It's absolutely crazy. But I love to watch. So we watched a bit of Jamie O'Brien yesterday, and Co Rothman, and then the This Is Living channel. I think that might be him. And then who's the other one? Nathan Florence, whose brother, I believe, won one of the championships at the back end of last year. So we really love watching all of that, and the skateboarders, of course. It's pretty much all we watch. We just cancelled our we used to have Sky Television, and we just cancelled our subscription for that because of moving and everything, and I thought, is it quite an expense? Something like £40 a month we were paying, and I thought, well, for the amount of Netflix we watch and the price that you pay for Netflix Prime and all that kind of thing, we don't need to have Sky TV too. But then it's just turned off on our TV, so we can't watch it anymore. And then I've realised how many programmes I probably did watch. But I'm determined to not reinstate the subscription because I watch a lot of Netflix, as you know. And is it, you know, I think really we should try and limit ourselves on the TV a bit more, because it can be a bit ridiculous, the amount of TV. It's always on in the background in our house, and a lot of the times I still play games on my tablet, so it might be on in the background, but I'm not really paying attention to what's going on unless I'm watching the surfers or the skating. I don't really, you know, or like my documentaries and whatnot. If it's just TV and on in the background, I don't really pay much attention. I've normally got my head down doing something. It's either playing games or reading, so it's kind of pointless to pay for something you're not even paying attention to, you know. It's just for sound in the room, and I wish we weren't like it, but we've got so used to having it on. You know, the little talking picture box in the corner is just not the best situation, really. Unless it's something educational, I guess. But yeah, I mean, how much TV and how many subscriptions do you need? Not that many, really. So I just try and read my books more, and yeah, I've got so many books to get through, and it's like life's short, you know. I need to read my books. Make the most of this time I have here on earth and read something educational or something that takes me out of the news. I'm just going to stick blend this white and I'll be back. Right, just get the fragrance into this. Trying to keep it a bit more fluid than normal because it can have a tendency to thicken a little bit, and I'd rather it didn't. Okay, just need to get a chopstick at the ready. Okay, so let's stir it in. Okay, and start to pour. Just going with the deep, let's stir that fragrance in. So that's a bit more manageable because I've not rushed it. Just thicken now, like pretty fast. Let's go for the black. And the pink. You can see it's not getting quite down into the bottom because it's thickening up underneath quite a lot, but it'll be all right. Okay, just going to chopstick that quick before it's too late. Oh, that's lovely. Nice consistency. So I thought that was really thickening underneath then, but it's actually not too bad at all. Cute. But it is on its way. It is on its way. I can feel it under there, but it's not turned too thick just yet. That looks nice. Okay. Just going to get some toppings as much as we can. Kind of overestimated that there with the what I needed at the end, but it doesn't matter, I'm still going to get the same effect because the colour's there at the top. So Whew. This end one needs a bit more soap. Okay, just do our best to get some kind of a pattern in the top. It's always the same with this when I make it, that each loaf is so usually quite different. Okay. A bit more pink on that one then. And a little bit on that one. It's a long day today. I've been working all day long, getting orders packed. I only had a few to do, but I wanted to get soap done and videos made, so that's it for the week, and then I've got some videos ready to upload, and some can go, well, one can go up tomorrow and one can go up on Monday, and I don't have to think about it then. Trying to keep it together. And the recipe, if you want my soap recipe, is links are below, and I usually put an info card on the screen somewhere as well, so if a little information thing comes up in the top right corner, it's usually the recipe link, so it takes you to my Etsy shop, and then you can soap along with me when you want to. You're making your own obviously, but the recipe's there, and then I'm on hand if you need any help. If you've bought the recipe or you get stuck with anything, then you can just message me through Etsy and I'll help you. To the best of my ability. There's some things I can't answer, but it's I'll try my best. Okay, right. I'm covered in soap. Right. Just get those tops done as quickly as I can now, because that's thickened. It will still look nicer. Okay. Phew, finally got some soap made. I've been trying to get soap made all week this week, but I've been busy doing stuff and the days have just gone, you know. Some days, some weeks go like that. It's like I've got all these ideas and all these things I'm going to make, and just, oh, so many times it doesn't get done. Well, things don't get done because I've got to do too much paperwork, and now the house is all sorted. I haven't got to mess with anything there. Not that that took up too much time anyway, it's just answering emails that when I needed to, but that's done. So yeah, it's just, there's so much to do all the time, and I would like it if things changed maybe slightly in my little life, so that I wasn't maybe quite so hectic and busy. I'd like to be a bit more, less busy, doing some other things, you know. I just don't know really what I'm going to do, but I have some ideas for the future. And I would like the channel to grow. Well, the channel is growing. It's growing always, always, always. There's always new subscribers. So that's a goal of mine this year, is to get that really going. I've just got to take these off because I'm hot. Ew. Okay, so yeah, goals, goals, goals. We've all got goals. See, I've been doing this a long time now, so I've got, need my water. I've got, yeah, quite a lot of knowledge behind me, so we'll see what else I can do with this, rather than always having to just constantly bring out releases and things like that. I'd like to branch off and do some other bits and pieces too, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, I should take a picture. I'm covered. Look, sorry menagerie aching, but look what I've done to my apron. Okay, I will take some pics of this and I will see you for the cut. Okay, we're back to cut 4 and 20 after that messy session yesterday. It didn't turn out to be messy in the end. It was just a messy session because it always gets messy when I have to do more than one loaf of soap. Anyway, I've just been watching this video that a friend of mine sent to me, and it's called Tribal People Try Italian Pasta for the First Time. You've got to check this out. I'll try and remember to leave a link below. It's funny. There's some Arabian people and Indian people eating pasta for the first time. It's just really funny, some of the things they say. And there's another one where they try Mexican food as well. So they eat a taco. Just funny little videos like that. I like those on YouTube. Always worth a watch for the giggle factor. Okay, so 4 and 20 again. Here we go again. This, I can't remember which number batch this is. I've got it written on my pooter, but I've made it lots of times. There's the inside swirl. So it didn't quite get to the bottom, but I'm happy with this. Every time I make it, it's, oh, that one did, look. Interesting. We always end up with some strange, that's the sort of swirl I like that. And there's the top. But yeah, like that kind of swirl is that's my jam, man. So we were watching more surfing last night. Those guys in Hawaii, I'm always going on about them. So Jamie O'Brien is probably my favourite, which I think I've mentioned before. But there's a video gone up this morning on Instagram that Matt showed me, and I did mention this jet ski going over the top of this wave, that it was just absolutely insane. And the guy ended up compressing part of his spine, and he's in hospital, and there's like a GoFundMe for him. And oh lordy lordy, he obviously knocked him for 6, because honestly, if you've not seen these waves in Hawaii this winter, like it's their winter now, so that obviously the waves are big. If you've not seen the footage, just go to like Jamie O'Brien, or who's the other one? This Is Living, or there's a guy called Nathan Florence, who I've mentioned before. He does really nice videos. And there's also Blair Conklin, who's another really amazing surfer. But a lot of these guys are putting these videos out at the moment because they're all, obviously, you know, this is what they wait for every year, to get the waves when they come in for winter. And they are posting all of this footage of these insane waves. They're all saying they're the largest waves they've ever surfed in their lives. So, you know, they wait all year for this. It's insane. That's why I keep going on about it, because I can't believe what I'm seeing. You got to be some brave lunatic to even get out there. I said to Matt, imagine even being in the sea with it churning and gurgling and being as powerful as it is, and then if you're actually on one of those waves, imagine that crashing down behind you. It literally looks like a mountain of water behind them. And the speed that they're going, I'm just going to chop another one because I'm rabbiting on here. The speed that they go at and that you can see them trying desperately to beat the wave before it crashes down. It's just absolute insanity. But you know, whew, certainly you get your money's worth for watching this. They are absolutely mad. You don't get things like that in this country, you know, you don't get waves like that. It's just absolutely mad. And Cornwall is, you know, really our surf spot. And I think Ireland as well is a pretty gnarly place to go if you're a surfer. But in the UK, they don't really get, you know, a swell like that. Certainly not like that. It's just madness. And I just love watching it because it's an escape. But yeah, check it out. And the other thing I'm watching at the moment is The Night Stalker. I expect a few of you have been watching this about Richard Ramirez. I'm only about halfway through at the moment, so I'm going to go home in a second after I've cut all these and trimmed them and put them out the back. I'm going to go and finish watching it while I edit these videos to get them up on the YouTube. So that will be something I finish today. And people have been asking me about the book I mentioned, Where the Crawdads Sing. I'm still reading it and I'm about 3/4 of the way through now. My trouble is that every time I go to bed at night time, I am tired and I try and read a chapter a night at the moment, which I'm managing to do, but there's days where I can lie in the bed, lie back. I've got a little book light which helps actually keep me awake. But most nights I go to bed, get comfortable with my book, and I'm asleep before, you know, before I know it, I'm gone asleep. So there's the final 2 bars of this one. I've got another loaf to cut, but I'll cut that one off camera. Okie doke. So yeah, Where the Crawdads Sing. I am really enjoying it, and it's kind of obvious where the story was going to go, which a few of you have mentioned in the comments a couple of videos back, but I'm really enjoying reading it. And it's one of those books where it's like you're so immersed that I shall be sad when I finished it in a way. But it is a quick book to read. It's like something that you can just stream through if you're awake. If you can stay awake, which I do find problematic unless I'm reading at the weekend. But trying to put the tablet down and trying to put the phone down so that I don't look at trash on the internet, you know. It's better to read a book, isn't it? Okay, I will be back for the next set of soaps that I'll be making. If you want to see anything else, then let me know. It has to be something that most people want to see, because some people ask me to do like another packing video, but I find those quite boring, like packing orders and things like that. It's like, how many times can you see the same thing? But again, you could say that about the soap. But if there's anything else you want me to share, I don't know, let me know in the comments down below and we will see what I can do for you. Okay, see you soon. Ta-ta.